Adanna Okeke crouched beneath the Udala tree, her bare feet sinking into the damp earth as the men of Umuoba village gathered at the ancestral shrine. Her father, Nnamdi, stood against the blood moon, his offer staff trembling in his grip. The air crackled with the scent of burning alligator pepper, causing a sharp sting of anxiety. Nnaiha, Nnamdi's voice boomed, echoing through the silent compound. "Speak to us!" The calabash at his feet erupted in a sapphire flames, casting frightful shadows on the faces of the elders. Women clutched their children, their muffled prayers drowned by the sudden wail of the village widow Amara, who collapsed in a fit. Adanna's youngest brother, Ejike, wet his trousers, a dark stain spreading down his legs as he trembled. But Adanna leaned closer, her eyes narrowing. She memorized the forbidden ritual, the precise arc of Nnamdi's Nzuchok, the way Uncle Ebuka's chant hit a dissonant note when the flames spat out a goat skull. His eye sockets looked into her hiding place. "The land is angry," Nnamdi declared, kicking the skull into the bush. "Strangers will come. They will poison our roots." Adanna didn't realize that she was the stranger the ancestors feared. 3 days later, Adanna shattered her mother's wedding calabash. It was an accident, or so she claimed. The clay vessel slipped her hand as she scrubbed the veranda, palm wine cascading across the cracked tiles. The liquid pulled into an unnatural shape, a perfect arrow pointing into the boarded-up attic. "Clumsy goat!" Mama's slap stung her cheek, but her eyes widened as she stared at the symbol. "Clean this now." That night, while the village slept beneath a blanket of harmattan haze, Adanna peered open the attic rusted padlock with a hairpin. Dust motes danced in the moonlight as she uncovered her grandfather's chest. Beneath the moth-eaten akwete lay treasures. A 1948 land deed showing Okeke's territory stretching to the Niger River. A silver crucifix stolen from a missionary, and a faded photograph of a girl in a starched pinafore. Nneka Okeke, 1959, the inscription read. The girl had Adanna's defiant chin. A floorboard creaked. "You shouldn't be here," his lantern illuminating the family resemblance. Sweat glistered on his brow. "Who was she?" Adanna demanded. Chukwu hesitated. "Father's twin. She questioned grandfather's authority. Died before the Biafran War." "How?" Outside, a night heron shrieked. Chukwu blew out the lantern. The yam festival began in disaster. Adanna's hybrid yams, secretly planted with stolen seeds from the Lagos market, unfurled rotting cores as women danced. Maggots spilled onto the ceremonial rug, their screaming bodies forming Igbo script, Ebunu, traitor. Witchcraft, the Dibia's accusation, echoed across the square. His beaded staff quivered as he pointed at Adanna. She defiled the land. Nnamdi's face darkened. He dragged her to the obi, tearing her blouse to reveal the birthmark. The moles forming an arrow. The crowd gasped. Nneka had borne the same mark. "You will marry Obinna Nwadike the next moon," Nnamdi decreed. "His farm needs a woman's touch." Adanna laughed. the sound sharp as broken glass. Sell me like a goat. I'll blight his crops too. The slap drew blood. That night, Obinna's compound burned. Chukwu found her at the riverbank, stuffing Mama's travel trunk with cassava braids and stolen naira. Lagos will eat you alive, he warned, gripping her wrist. Adanna thrust Nneka's photo at him. Look where that got her. Frogs croaked as Chukwu pressed a rusted key into her palm. The storage shed. Take the motorbike. But Adanna, father's curse. Let his ancestors chase me. The engine roared to life, scattering fireflies. At the village border, Adanna glanced back. Though the haze, Nneka's ghost waved. Not in farewell, but urging her onward. Dawn found Chukwu at the family shrine. The sacred offer staff lay snapped, oozing black sap. Where Adanna's yam plot had been, they saw a spill, revealing skeletal fingers clutching a diary. British coins adorned the wrist bones like a Maccabi bracelet. Chukwu's hands shook as he read Nnamdi's scroll. 15th June 1960, I buried Nneka alive. Idibia swore her spirit would bind the curse. Forgive me, sister. The oil company promised roads, schools. Vultures circled the village in a well-bubbled crimson. As Adanna's motorbike vanished into the smog-choked horizon, Chukwu whispered the truth. The land isn't angry. It's starving. In 20s Lagos, Adanna uncovers her father's pact with oil barons and the toxin seeping into Umuoba's roots. But when children begin sleepwalking into the poisoned river, Chukwu must choose: protect Nnamdi's lie or join his sister's war. The ancestors are waking, and they are ravenous. As Lagos smog swallowed Adanna's motorbike, the night heron perched on Nneka's grave. His cry merging with the rumble of distant drills. The land had begun its reckoning.